part-time photo model.
So, Prince, here is the site I was telling you about.
Read, Carlos.
Our photo book is the key to a model's professional success. A well-made portfolio must include different types of shots, which obviously affect the costs of a photo shoot. Close-ups, half-length portraits, full-body photography, and photos with various outfits.
Yes, I took that for granted. But the prices?
It depends, Prince. It goes from 600,000 laya for close-ups to 800,000 for full-body photos. And then there are price increases for outfit changes.
Would be.
Changes of clothes and scenery.
Sure, it costs more because you have to adjust the lights. But can't we take the photos ourselves? You can't imagine how much this bothers me.
No, Prince, if you want a professional result, you have to go to a real photographer. The best are in Milan. You have to have a portfolio made. That's what it's called.
All right, let's go to Milan. Tell me the name of a random photographer, the first one you find on the site.
Gianni Gandolfini via Ludovico Cavalieri 42. Do I give you the number?
Yes, thank you. I'll make an appointment and go as soon as possible so I can get it off my mind. Can you keep Bella for me for a day?
Sure, you know she gets along very well with Mayra. But you're feeling down, Prince.
Of course. I'm already short of money, and I have to spend more in the hope of earning something with a job that sucks.
You will only do it if you feel like it. I hear Mayra make coffee. Let's go to the kitchen and get a cup.
Kids, come. I made coffee.
With the cookies she made?
Yes, with cookies.
Then gladly.
Pout at me, like this. More, stick out those lips.
But this makes me look like an idiot.
Honey, anything but an idiot. You give me all kinds of ideas, but not that one, believe me. But did you get fillers in those lips?
What?
Fillers. Have you inflated them with hyaluronic acid?
No, they're already swollen enough. I practically have a woman's mouth.
You have the sexiest mouth I've ever seen since Mick Jagger. Head back. Let your hair fall like this. Good. Feel the wind in your hair.
It's a fan.
It's the wind, love. It's the wind that ruffles your hair as you cling to the tree and try to climb the Sforza castle.
But only an idiot would try to scale a castle by climbing a tree.
People believe what they see, and here they see a medieval knight, a tree, and a castle. You have an outfit that is out of this world, including the armor, so you can climb all the castles you want. Even the hair is perfect. We solved the problem of length with extensions. They are absolutely natural. You can shake them as much as you want. Trust me, you have to grow it.
I already had long hair, but then I cut it.
Grow it again. Your body type calls for long hair. An angel face on a male body, a stunning androgynous. Shake it. Throw it in your face. Let it fall in a mess. You are very sensual like this. You need to work out a bit for your abs. Oh, fashion houses want turtles.
Turtles?
That's what they're called, honey. Now, cling to the tree, like this. Perfect. Rub yourself sensually. More, as if you wanted to make the treatment your own. As if it were your woman, or your man.
Preferably woman.
Preferably. This leaves all doors open. You look gorgeous. Now throw your head back, and don't smile. You have to look pissed off. Remember that you're climbing the castle.
Am I climbing the castle or am I fucking the tree?
Both.
Okay, I'm a lunatic. I just had to know that.
Don't talk all the time. You ruin my best shots. And look at me like you hate me. Like you want to whip me. Perfect. Like this. Now enough with the Middle Ages. Take everything off and lie down in the grass.
But here, in Sempione Park with people passing by.
People will love the sight of you, believe me.
Do I take off my armor and costume and stay in a t-shirt and jeans?
I said everything. Everything except the panties. Otherwise, they'll arrest us.
No, come on, please.
Don't dart you. Let me do my job. You chose one of the most famous photographers in Milan. You don't expect to teach me my job.
I would never dare.
You have a lot of possibilities, boy. With your body, you will certainly be a model for underwear. So your book must absolutely include this type of shots. Change over there, behind the screen. Oh, good. I see you put on your tight black panties. Those boxers with the ducks you had before were absolutely out of place. Now go down to the grass.
To the grass? But there must be syringes.
Check carefully and then lie down. Now stand up on one elbow and stare into space. Don't have any expression. You just have to offer yourself to the looks. Good, like this.
Are we done?
No, we still do some with a completely different outfit, like steampunk.
What would that be?
A particular style, a kind of science fiction set in the 19th century where the most advanced technology is powered by steam power. Basically, you dress in 19th century style, but with anachronistic technological accessories.
Interesting.
So go and put on a shirt, a waistcoat, a jacket with a velvet collar, a silk tie, and hang a few of those gadgets around your neck. There are binoculars, medallions, glasses with an elastic band at the back, pressure gauges, watches. You see, it's all completely useless stuff. It's just for show. Oh, here you also need a mustache. You'll find it in the makeup bag.
A mustache?
Yes, it's the 1800s. And take off the extensions. Hair is short. Here's your book, boy. We agreed on 900,000 lire, but I'll give you a little discount because I really enjoyed working with you. Let's make it 850.
Thank you, Mr. Gandolfini. Is it okay if I pay in cash?
Very good, but call me informally. I'm not that old. My name is Gianni.
Okay, Gianni.
The photos are spectacular, you have to admit.
Yes, they are very beautiful.
You have a future as a model. You're a little shy, but you take the light like few others, and when you let yourself go, you're an exaggerated thing, sexy as hell. You have extraordinary physical means. If you want, I can take some more free photos of you on disappear. In the little room next door, there's a bed with the right lights.
En déshabillé. Would it be naked?
Yes, darling. We certainly couldn't do them in the center of Milan, with all the passers-by watching.
But what do I do with photos where I'm naked? I can't send them to fashion houses.
Well, not exactly naked. Let's say you'd put a little hand in the right place.
No thanks, Gianni. I sincerely appreciate the intention, but I think it's better to avoid it.
As you wish. Anyway, these photos are a great launch. Believe me, we will see you very soon on the covers of fashion magazines.
No, I have no intention of making a career in that field.
But how? Then why did you come to me in Milan and spend all this money?
Because I want to work a little for some fashion house, but only occasionally. Let's say in my spare time.
We're not there, darling. You were born for this career.
Thanks, Gianni. I'm not interested in working as a fashion model.
You're wasting a great talent and a unique earning opportunity. You can make it big in this field. I see a lot of people pass through this studio, but they're mostly pretty ordinary people trying to seem special. You, on the other hand, are truly special.
I don't think I deserve this compliment, but in any case, I don't want to break through or be broken through. Thanks for your work. I had a lot of fun taking these photos with you.
Nice to meet you. Come back and visit me whenever you want. I'll always be there for you.
If I need more photos, I will certainly come to you.
See you soon.
Carlos, I'll be back in an hour and a half. Thank Mayra for keeping Bella. Yes, I'm coming to your place for dinner, thank you. It went well, but it's funny. Yes, I'll tell you later. See you in a bit.
Are you going to give me that ugly, ugly little face again?
Ugly, ugly in what sense?
That slightly piggy-like grunt you make at me every now and then. There, good like that.
Gianni, do I have to have a jerk face in every photo you take of me?
Honey, what you call a jerk face is the height of sexy. In this job, a bit of a pig face is the bare minimum.
Yeah, okay, a bit of a pig.
Good, stay down like this. Touch your thighs. Higher up, don't be so shy. I remind you that we are taking photos for men's underwear, not for a convent school.
Of course it's for men's underwear. I'm a male.
Honey, you have no idea what effect you would have with a corset, garters, and black fishnet stockings. Look, my blood boils just thinking about it.
Rocky Horror Show effect, I'd say.
Frank and Furter singing Sweet Transvestite. Don't make me think about it. That's swoon-worthy.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you. Tim Curry was really good in that role.
Good. I see you haven't lost the habit of minimizing, honey. And stay still, stop scratching your legs. Raise your left thigh, open it a little, put your hand where you know. Perfect.
Gianni, I'm starting to get fed up with staying still in this position. I'm practically naked. It's cold and there are even a few mosquitoes.
Think about it, honey. If it's cold, how can there be mosquitoes? And it's still too early.
I don't know what to tell you, they're still biting me.
Because you're too sweet, they can't resist the temptation to suck you. I understand them, you know.
But at least let me move to the sun.
I can't, the light isn't right. Come on, we're almost done. That pissed off expression you have right now is perfect. Keep it like this. And try to have a little patience. For God's sake, I don't know if you realize you're posing for Calvin Klein. You shoot for the most exclusive brands and you're just getting started.
And I'll stay there at the beginning. I've already explained to you that I don't intend to make a career as a model. I just want to earn some money, that's all, and I'm succeeding, also thanks to you.
You are crazy, my little face, crazy as a caribou in heat lost in the Arctic paradise. But I will make you change your mind, you'll see.
A caribou in heat lost in the Arctic paradise?
Yes, why? The heat is perfect for the Arctic climate.
I understand, but what does it have to do with anything?
Don't fancy caribou. Then a shrimp in love lost in the depths of the Indian Ocean. The harlequin shrimp is white with blue spots, a scary chic, and does spectacular love dances.
Gianni, are you feeling okay? I think you're having a stroke.
I always feel great when I see you, darling. Come on, stay down here for another 5 minutes, and then unfortunately we're done. Would you mind if I offered you a little spritz at Cafe Cavalieri afterwards?
Thank you, I gladly accept, but then I have to run away immediately because I have an appointment in Castelnuovo Don Bosco in the early afternoon.
Castelnuovo, are you serious? Do you want to put Castelnuovo with Milan?
It's a very lively town, Gianni, not the usual mortuary, and then I have to meet a special person.
A woman?
No, a man.
But that makes me jealous. A man special? More special than me?
It's nothing like you think. He's a friend, a guy full of initiative. We need to discuss business.
Oh, okay then. You know what? I have a lot of males to photograph, but you are my absolute favorite.
Oh gosh, I don't know whether to be flattered or worried.
Worried? No, come on. I'm all talk and no action. I would never hunt my little lagoon nutria.
What is the lagoon nutria?
It doesn't exist, darling. It's a fantasy animal, like you. You don't exist either. You're just a projection of my mind.
But why am I your favorite? I don't even know where to start to be a model.
Precisely for this reason. You have that charming goose look that drives me crazy. You are always out of context in any circumstance.
Charming goose?
Just kidding. I like to joke with you. You always fall for it.
It takes a little getting used to. Love me, 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 love me more.
We're done. Put something on that adorable, chilly tundra marmot fur coat and let's go to the cafe.
Fur, but I have very little hair on me.
Come on, move it. You're like the ladies, huh? You like to make the men wait.
You'll never, never, ever, never, ever meet another me.
Little Marmot.
Look a little more to the left. More cross-eyed if you can. It gives you an absurd charm. Give me a smile like when you see a salmon crossing the road at a bus stop.
What if the salmon ends up under the bus?
Of course it ends there. Otherwise, why should you smile? Perfect. Stop like this.
Gianni, you're a sadist.
Just a little.
But why are we here in your studio today instead of the usual extravagant places you like? Parks, castles, ruins, monuments, deserted churches.
God, how naive you are. It's called locations, not places.
Okay, in the usual locations. Are we not going there anymore?
No, we're not going anymore. We're done for today, honey. You can get dressed.
Already?
Yes, already.
Okay, I'm getting dressed. How much do I owe you for the service, Gianni? The usual?
No, not today. Today is free on me.
But why?
Because it's the last time.
What? It's a joke, right?
No, honey, it's not a joke.
I mean, what do you mean last time?
I mean last, finish, the end.
But Gianni, we are just beginning. The magazines are just starting to publish my photos. I mean yours. And you want to leave me in the lurch? Come on, I don't believe it. It's a joke. An April Fool's joke, huh?
I told you I'm not kidding.
I don't understand. Did I do something wrong? I've always paid what you asked me to. I don't think I've disappointed you or offended you in any way. Am I really that bad of a photo model?
No, love, you're perfect. You break the screen.
So what?
Sit down, little sparrow. Would you like a drink?
I don't know. What are you offering me?
An Irish coffee.
Would be?
A cocktail made with Irish whiskey, long hot American coffee, and a teaspoon of brown sugar. You would also need cream, but I don't have any in the fridge. I'll make it for you right away.
Thanks, but...
Don't doubt you. It's necessary. So, how is it?
Very good, Gianni. You are really good at making cocktails, not just photos.
Yeah, I need them to cheer me up in times like this.
Gianni, for God's sake, will you tell me what's happening?
Oh, nothing much. I just have ethics, even if they are well hidden, and so I must say goodbye.
But why? Good God?
You don't guess, you little piggy face?
No, I can't guess at all. I don't have a piggy face and I'm not in the mood for riddles. I hope you're not sick or something.
Not physically ill. I am in more than fair health.
You take a weight off my mind, believe me. The rest can't be anything so serious. We'll get to the bottom of it. I was starting to earn quite well. If you want, I'll pay you more.
You are completely off track, my little chick. What you gave me is more than enough.
Well, then I just don't understand. Please, Gianni, I need your help. I've never told you, but I have a 1-year-old son, and I absolutely must contribute to his maintenance.
Come on, my marmot gave birth to a baby marmot.
Yes, Gianni.
How sweet. And with whom, if I may ask? A female, I suppose.
Gianni, this is not the time to explain to you the whys and wherefores. I mean, I was really counting on you, and I don't understand why you're turning your back on me now. What have I done wrong?
Nothing. That smile, maybe. Or that goose-like look. Or your skin. Or those flamingo legs. Or the nonsense you say. Or the kingfisher feathers. I don't know, it's up to you.
So am I really a disaster?
No, you're not a disaster. Unfortunately, you are an adorable little otter boy, and I can't help but love otters madly. You know when they roll around in the water splashing each other, or when they slide in the snow to forget their hunger. while those boring beavers eat the supplies they've accumulated during the summer.
Yeah, but what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Sorry, I still don't understand.
Oh, but you're slow on the uptake then. Do I really have to tell you to your face?
Yeah, I think so.
My little marmot, I'm in love with you.
Gianni, I really...
Yes, I know, it's not your fault, etc., etc. Unfortunately, it happens. Life is unfair, honey. And so, this is the last time we'll see each other.
Wait, Gianni, there must be a solution. Let's not rush things.
What solution do you want that to be for a broken heart? Clue? You see, I know that I'm not reciprocated, and I would never do anything to force you. I am a gentleman. So, there is no solution. I let you go, and that's it. End of discussion.
But I don't want to leave.
You have to.
Gianni, I've become very fond of you during this period.
Yes, I know you love me a little and I thank you, but I'm talking about something completely different. I dream about you at night, I've lost my appetite, I get tachycardia when I think of you. I can't wait to see you again. This little thing's here, and Massimiliano wants to leave me.
Who is Massimiliano?
My current partner, darling. He's a famous painter, obviously modern painting. The kind that people don't understand a thing about, but pretend to understand so as not to be out. He says that at night I pronounce your name in my sleep. I rave about marmots and caribou, and on top of that I get the geographical location wrong. I place marmots in Liguria and caribou in Monferrato. During the day he finds me distracted and apathetic. I dress salad with Vaseline, and well, my little beaver, we really need to cut it out.
But why beaver? Wasn't I an otter?
Yes, you're right. You see that I'm losing my mind. The fact is that even male beavers have their reasons. Only I can't allow myself to fall in love left and right with all the little furry animals.
I'm so sorry, believe me, but I understand. I understand above all that I have an uncommon bad luck.
Why do you say that?
Because it's the story of my whole life. As soon as someone falls in love with me, they throw me out of their life. It seems that loving me is something unbearable.
It is, in fact. It makes you feel terrible. It's like when you are at the opening of an exhibition you don't give a shit about, and your shoes are too tight. You can't wait to take them off, those shoes, and put on the usual horrible closed slippers you used to watch TV.
Well, it's not my fault, Gianni. I can't do anything about it. It's not fair. It's really not fair that you always make me pay for something that doesn't depend on me.
I know, baby, but tight shoes are torture. That's an indisputable fact. And since I love you, here's a business card of Guido Serrani, a fashion photographer friend of mine, a very good one and strictly straight. He fucks female models. He's happy like this. I've already told him about you. He'll be waiting for you next week.
Thanks, Gianni. I have no intention of going there.
Why not?
Because I enjoyed being with you. I am the pair of old slippers you want to get rid of, not the shoes that are too tight. Who knows how many other nice new shoes you have at your disposal, but of those, who knows why, you don't want to get rid of.
The thing is, the other new shoes don't make me feel hot or cold. They're just cute, disposable. You, on the other hand, stirs something inside me, and that's not right.
Sure, right. And I should believe it too. The truth is that you don't give a shit about me. About me as a person, I mean. I hate being a model. I only did it because you were the one taking my picture, damn it, and you throw me out the door.
Now you're making me cry, little marmot. But enough with the sentimentality. Work is work. Sleep on it. You'll see that tomorrow you'll think differently, and you'll call my friend Guido.
I don't think so, but thanks anyway.
I'm not asking you to give me a kiss, little face, but let's pretend so.
I really do, Gianni. Let's at least part with a hug.
Like real men, huh?
Like real men.
You do something to me, something deep inside. I'm hanging on the wire, pull up, I'll never follow me.
courage, Princey, don't cry. You see that you get along well with this Guido too.
No, Mayra. I don't plan on going. I'm done with this job.
But you are starting to earn good money, Prince.
I know, Carlos, but the disappointment is too strong. I had grown fond of that imbecile, and I was convinced that he was fond of me too.
He had become very fond of you. Too fond, I would say.
Not in that fucking sense. I mean fond like a friend, a father, a brother.
Of course, Manu, you're right. I understand very well that you feel bad, and Belle understands it too. Look how she wags her tail, and Gato Felipe also looks at you as if he understands.
Bella wags her tail because she loves me, and you two love me too, and your cat understands me because he has suffered too. It's called solidarity. I don't want anything else in life right now. I've had enough of doors slamming me in the face.
Alright, but there's no need to make a big deal out of it. I think you are exaggerating a bit, huh? Here, drink this beer. It's a Trappist. Wheat beer, your kind.
I don't feel like drinking beer right now, but I'll try it. Thanks, it's good.
It's true that you feel too bad about it, Manu. He was just your photographer, not your boyfriend.
Mary, you should know that I care about my friends. They are important to me.
Okay, but no, he wasn't your friend. He was someone who took photos for money, Manu.
No, he wasn't just that.
Well, my sister is right. A friend is not a guy who gets paid. There was no friendship with him.
I was convinced so.
You were wrongly convinced. And in any case, you have to accept it. What are these whinings? You sound like a 3-year-old who lost his favorite toy.
Yes, Princey, you're exaggerating a little. It seems like the one in love is you, not him.
Mayra, I didn't expect this from you. You disappoint me a lot. Sorry, guys. I'm very tired and I want to go home right away.
But no, Manu, stay here. Don't get in the car so tired. Sorry if I said something that bothered you. I understand that you were really upset.
Come on, Prince, cheer up. Sooner or later, the desire to take photos will return, you'll see.
Definitely not the desire, Carlos. There will never be a relationship of trust and friendship like with Gianni. He was fun, surreal. He made me feel at ease. I went there willingly. If I do it again, I will only do it for the money, because the plant nursery still doesn't make enough.
But today we sold some roses to Mrs. Brosoli, and she said she's bringing us some of her friends too. And then we also sold some gerani and sufinie, and they asked us for some fruit trees.
That we don't have, Mayra. We have to get them as soon as possible. Let's hope we're still in time. The season is already quite advanced.
Already done, Manu. I ordered them right away.
Very good. I don't know what I would do without you.
How about a game of cards before dinner, Prince?
Yeah, that's fine. Get out the cards.
You didn't eat much, Manu. Would you like another slice of cake?
Maybe a little slice.
Very, very little. I told you to put your phone down when you eat, Prince. That way you'll never be able to stay calm.
Can you pass it to me, Carlos? It's over there on the dresser.
Here.
Wait, can you see the number? Just to know if I should answer.
No, it's hidden. It says private number.
What a drag. Give it to me. Hello.
I got a commission from Switch Magazine. Some crazy Glenn stuff. See you next week, okay?
Gianni?
Yes, little mouse?
Definitely not a mouse, huh?
This time we have to break the bank. I thought of a steampunk outfit in a post-industrial setting. Some abandoned factory with all the broken glass and rusty iron everywhere. Rusty iron is incredibly photogenic.
Gianni, fuck you.
Now what are you doing to me, the offended one? What's that snobbish tone of a depressed convent schoolgirl? Aside from the fact that convent schoolgirls don't say fuck.
Wait, I'm going to the other room.
Oh, you're not alone?
No.
Are you with a man?
It's none of your business. Guys, excuse me. I need to talk in private for a moment. Do you mind if I go to the bedroom?
Go ahead, Princey. I'll clear the table in the meantime.
Go, go.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You told me it was the last time.
Well, what do you want it to be? You told me a lot of nonsense too, but I didn't take it seriously.
Gianni, you fucking bitch. I'm hanging up the phone.
Are you really going to hang up the phone?
Yes, really.
Then do it right. What are you waiting for?
I've been feeling sick all day.
Were you really sick?
You're an asshole.
Can't we make peace, my little rat?
No, we can't. For the simple fact that we never argued. You did it all by yourself. You decided that you were in love, that you couldn't see me anymore, that it was the last time. And then here you are again as if nothing had happened. And I'm not a little rat.
Yes, you are. All you're missing is the tail. Anyway, I resisted for 8 hours. Then I decided that's enough.
But what's enough?
Being idiots, okay?
Speak in the singular, Gianni. I have never been an idiot with you.
All right, I admit my wrong. Do you forgive me?
It's not about forgiving. I don't understand at all what your intentions are. That's it.
Nothing in particular. Just keep taking pictures if you like.
Let me get this straight. So you want everything to go back to the way it was before?
Yes, everything as before. The usual marmot routine. It's not that fur animals are particularly original. So, see you next Wednesday.
Yes, I think so.
Do you think so? Are you not sure?
But Gianni, how can I be sure after what you told me this morning?
My God, what could I have said that was so terrible? Come on, let's put it behind us.
And you're falling in love?
I think it's already past.
Gianni, you are...
And what are you doing now? Are you crying or laughing?
I don't know. I hate you enough right now.
That's a gay phrase, you know.
Yes, I know.
Well, I'd say that's a good starting point.
I wish I was gay, believe me. For me, it would be better from several points of view.
Really? For me, it would make little or no difference, little sparrow. I did some soul-searching and discovered that I have won.
Meaning what?
I mean, it's not your lovely little bottom that I want. I would feel like I was violating something sacred. Excuse the old-fashioned term, but I don't know how else to describe that certain something that you inspire in me. It's like a perfume, something halfway between jasmine and lily of the valley, the kind that makes you go crazy if you smell it too much. And well, it's not like when I see a flowering bush I get this urge to have sex with it. My God, I'd feel ridiculous.
What you just told me is very nice, you know.
Maybe. I don't know. In any case, I have decided that my role towards you will be that of a guardian angel. Under my guidance, you can do havoc, little rabbit. You and I can really set everything on fire.
Thank you, Gianni. I don't want to set fire to anything. I'm happy to earn a little money and be with you. When I'm with you, I forget everything. I enter a kind of magical world outside of time.
That's exactly how it should be. I'll be expecting you on Wednesday, at the usual time, darling. May I kiss you goodnight, like a good little mummy, on the forehead or the tip of your little nose.
Okay, come on. Good night. Everything okay, guys?
Everything okay? What?
Gianni has already forgotten that he fell in love with me, so everything is fine.
Are you kidding me?
No, Carlos, it's the pure truth.
And do you believe it?
Why not? Gianni is crazy, so it is very possible that things are like this.
Are you okay with that? After what he told you today?
Yes, I'm okay with that.
You are completely stupid, Prince.
I know.
Princey, what's wrong? You are so weird. Your hands are shaking.
I'm a little shaken, Mayra, but with a good night's sleep, it will all go away.
I really hope so. Aren't you staying with us?
No thanks, guys. I feel like taking a long car ride with Bella.
Where?
I don't know, just randomly, up and down the hills. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Prince.
Buonanotte, Manu.
My assassination, there are constellations lighting up the sky above. The night is full of love, I'm on probation. Finish the mission, I can feel the fire. We can build the fire. Send me out in the SOS so I can do my thing. You wanna put me in a giant-sized box and win. Doing that by my dear. be ridiculous and mad up. This is it, or we can build a fire. I am not a lion, trapped in a black cage.
What a fantastic descent, Gianni. I had a lot of fun.
You ski like a god. You know that?
Yes, I'm still quite good, although not as good as I used to be. I've even won some races in the past.
Once again, in the past. You sound like a 60-year-old darling. It's not like you have all this history behind you.
Well, I have a bit of a past too. I won the races when I was 17 at the school championships. Anyway, you do well too.
Let's say I'm still standing.
Come on, don't be modest. You have a beautiful style. Today, you ski practically without style in a natural way, with slightly wide skis. But I really like the style of the past, the one with the skis, always nicely joined.
When I learned to ski, we used the Christiania, my little chick, boots practically glued to each other. Now carving is in fashion, which is what you use.
Yes, however, the slopes of the Dew Alps are wonderful.
Yes, they are among the most beautiful in the world.
And where else do you get to ski in late May? With fabulous snow to boot.
That's why we're here, right? The photo shoot had to be in the high mountains, and on the snow, there was little to choose from. Here you can ski until July, and the snow is natural. All thanks to the Glacier Blanc, which is located at 3,600 meters above sea level.
Yes, but what a crazy service, Gianni. Furs worn on bare skin at 3,000 meters above sea level. Come on, what bullshit. Who would ever do something like that?
The commission comes from a furrier darling, and the client dictates the terms. And they looked great on you. You were lovely.
Luckily, they are synthetic furs, even if very well imitated. Otherwise, I would have refused to wear them.
Of course. You are in solidarity with your fellow species.
My what?
The marmots, honey.
Oh yeah, sure, how stupid.
Come on, let's get this stuff off our backs and go get something to eat. It's already late. We were supposed to go back right after taking the photos. Now, we won't get home before 10:30 in the evening, and only if we hurry to eat. It takes more than 4 hours from here to Milan, and you have the off-road vehicle under my studio. Then you'll have to travel another hour and a half to get to Turin.
Even more, Gianni, because my house is in Baldissaero, not in Turin. Anyway, it was worth it. When I saw these fantastic slopes, I couldn't resist the temptation to go skiing. Luckily, they rent skis and boots at the shop, and with this weather, you can ski even in a jacket and jeans.
I don't doubt that it was worth it, but you won't be home until midnight, and that worries me.
Don't worry, Gianni. I have no one waiting for me. I live alone, you know, and today my friend Mayra is looking after my dog.
That's not why I'm worried, but because you're tired, honey. You got up very early, you got cold while changing your furs to take photos at high altitude. Then we started skiing like two idiots, and on top of that we're fasting.
But now let's eat something, shall we?
Yeah, just a little bit. But I was thinking I don't want to get back in the car for so many hours and have you drive for another couple of hours in the dark. No, I don't want to.
So what?
If you give me a moment, I'll think of a solution. I have to make a call though. In the meantime, we go to the shop to return the skis and equipment.
Okay.
Massey? Hi, love. How's the toothache? Have you taken anything? Good. Tomorrow you're going to the dentist, though. Listen, love, I'm in France for a service, and I see I'm running late. Do you mind if I stay here to sleep? No, I haven't booked, but it's off-season, and I don't think I'll have any problems finding a room. Yes, of course, clean and decent. I certainly don't want to get lice. With who, you say? I'm with a couple of friends, you know, the usual lighting technicians. Yes, of course. I'll call you later. Take an aspirin and go to bed early. Kisses. Would you like us to stay overnight, little bear? Then we can leave tomorrow morning feeling rested.
That's what I was hoping for, Gianni, but I didn't dare ask you. I'm actually a little tired.
Good. Then let's go and book a room at Chalet La Marmotte right away.
Is this a joke?
No, honey, it really exists. It's the perfect hotel for a marmot, right?
Undoubtedly.
It is nice and clean, with beautiful rooms all covered in wood, floors and walls. Naturally light larch wood, as is customary in these parts.
I love larch wood. It has an intoxicating scent.
I like it a lot too. It's a warm and welcoming environment. I've been there other times.
With Massimiliano?
No, in the company of friends.
Understood.
Then we take a nice shower, rest a little, and at this point we go straight to dinner because it's already almost 6, and between one thing and another it will be 8.
Perfect. Where are we going for dinner?
Maybe at the Studio Club on Rue de Vikings. It's a pub disco, so while we eat we also listen to some music.
Okay. Not that disco music is my thing.
Not mine either, darling, but it creates atmosphere. And above all, it covers the boring chatter of the other patrons. Bonne soirée. Je souhaiterais réserver 2 chambres pour ce soir.
Il ne nous reste qu'une seule chambre, celle avec 2 lits simples.
Parfait, je vais payer la chambre tout de suite.
Voici la clé. À plus tard!
Come on, let's go drop off our things in the room and have a nice hot shower.
I envy the naturalness with which you speak French. I understand it quite well, but I speak it little and badly.
I studied classics at Gonzaga, darling, at the Brothers of the Christian schools, and they also teached French there. But those were different times. Now, maybe everything is different. I'm rather, let's say, dated.
Gianni, it doesn't work with me. You look your age very well, and you know it. You are a fascinating and interesting man.
Yes, of course, for a philologist or an archaeologist.
Oh, stop it. Instead, tell me how much I owe you for my room.
Didn't you hear?
I understood that there is only one room left, or am I wrong?
In fact. So there is no room of yours to pay for, little face.
So tell me how much I owe you for my half room.
But nothing, don't worry, it's on me.
As you wish, then I'll offer dinner.
All right, my angel, but don't worry about it all. It's a great pleasure for me to be in your company.
For me too, so we're even.
Here's our room. What do you think?
It's fantastic, Gianni, just my style. Only natural materials, and this nice woody smell. And then the very white sheets, and the light Provençal duvet. It's beautiful.
Honey, do you know what's great about you, apart from everything else? The fact that you always walk around with your mouth open like Alice in Wonderland. You like everything. You think everything is fantastic.
No, it's not like that, Gianni. Or rather, it's not always like that. Not with everyone.
I am happy to have this privilege.
How cute are the 2 twin beds, also made of solid larch wood.
Yes, they are very nice, and I take advantage of it right away. Are you going to take a shower first? I'll wait for you here and rest a bit, then we'll take turns.
Okay, I'm going.
Pour moi, une bière rousse, peut-être une bulldog si vous en avez une, et du fish and chips avec un peu de sel et de vinaigre. Pour le garçon, des nachos avec du guacamole et du cheddar fondu, pas de bacon s'il vous plaît, car il est végétarien, des frites avec du ketchup et une golden ale. Merci.
Gianni, I swear, you make me feel like a crude imbecile compared to you.
You are nothing like a crude imbecile, darling. You are simply rustic, as befits your species.
Oh well, I'm definitely not a groundhog.
You say, I assure you that the optical illusion on the snow, with those furs, was perfect.
I didn't understand what you ordered. I got as far as the nachos, but then I got lost.
I ordered the only dish on the menu that would be good for a little vegetarian rat. Nachos, the typical Tex-Mex corn chips. Good, but a little cheap, accompanied by a fondue of cheddar, an excellent hard English cheese, and guacamole, a Mexican sauce made with avocado, lime juice, salt, and green chili pepper. Otherwise, you would have left here with an almost empty belly, honey, which for a 20-year-old 6 feet tall boy who has been skiing all afternoon is not the best.
Fabulous, Gianni. I can't wait to taste all that stuff.
And nothing, you're really Alice.
Can I be the Cheshire Cat?
No love. because the Cheshire Cat is someone who knows a lot, and you, on the other hand, are so candid that it scares me.
Candid.
Come on, eat.
This stuff is delicious, especially the sauce.
I'm happy. I see you eat like a little wolf.
People are starting to dance.
I see, honey, and let them dance. After all, we are at a disco.
Don't you like to dance?
Not too much. I liked it a little once.
I'm still thirsty. I'll order another beer.
It's already the third.
Maybe it's the nachos. They were a little salty.
Luckily, you don't suffer from prostatitis, little mouse.
Oh no, it's a bit early for those ailments.
Lucky you.
It's full of Italians in here, judging from the conversations I hear.
Yes, the Dualpes are a very popular destination for Italian skiers.
Gianni, do you hear? They're playing our song.
Ours in what sense?
It was playing on the radio that day. We had a fight, and then you came back looking for me.
Oh yeah, that time. I was a little out of control.
But then you said some lovely things to me. Let's go dancing?
No, darling, I'm not coming to dance. You go if you want.
Gianni, please, don't let me pull you.
And you don't pull me.
I ask you, please.
Do you care that much?
So much. This song moves something inside me.
I think it's the 3 beers that get you moving, honey. All right, if you really want to, I'll get on the dance floor, but woe betide you if you laugh at me.
I would never laugh at you, Gianni. Come on, come on. Put more effort into it, Gianni. This rhythm requires more work from the hips and pelvis. Like this, you see?
Boy, everyone is looking at you. I don't know if you realize. You are so sexy that it almost disgusts.
It's not sexy. It's just that this is how you dance this thing. Come on, try it yourself. Push your hips to the side and rotate them.
Oh, listen. This rhythm inspires me something completely different.
And what inspires you?
Something like that.
Come on, you're fantastic. A kind of flamenco.
Yes, more like that.
It's great. It fits the rhythm very well. I'll try it too.
Hey, look at those two.
Yes, I've been watching them for 10 minutes.
A little gay, huh?
Oh, just a little bit. Just look at how they move.
The old faggot is trying hard, huh?
Come on, old man, move your ass more. You're a little stiff.
Say it again, asshole, if you dare.
What the fuck do you want?
Old faggot to whom? Apologize or I'll smash your face in, you piece of shit.
Hey, calm down. Apologize to him. Giorgio, you better. This guy is 6 feet tall, and he means business.
Okay, sorry. What the fuck? You can't even make a joke.
Let him go, come on. Maybe it's his father or his uncle.
Keep your bullshit jokes to yourself, okay? If you ever try that again, I'll kick your ass. Gianni, I'm desolate. I didn't think there were so many imbeciles in here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked you to dance.
Oh, never mind, darling. I'm used to it.
But what are you doing? Are you still dancing?
Yes, why?
But with all these assholes around.
Do you know what the secret is? Let other people's stupidity roll off you like water off a goose's feathers. That way it won't stick. Come on, dance with me.
I've lost the desire, but if you really want to.
Yes, I want.
Okay, then I'll dance.
Anyway, it's amazing how the male comes out of you in certain circumstances. I admired you a lot, you know?
It was the least I could do, Gianni.
Shall we order something else, darling?
Yes, a double whiskey.
Are you kidding me? Since when do you start drinking hard liquor?
Since I'm pissed, those two pissed me off.
You should get pissed off more often. It suits you very well. I'm happy with a Campari soda.
But then we go to sleep at the chalet. I'm tired of staying here.
Totally agree, darling.
Can be frightening, that's true. Take me as your brother and your friend. Take me as your lover and your man.
I didn't bring my pajamas, of course. The night stop wasn't planned. I have to sleep in my underwear and a t-shirt.
Me too, darling. We'll get over it. Besides, the sheets are very clean.
It's not that. It's just that I feel a little embarrassed in my baggy t-shirt and my underwear. I'm wearing my usual cotton boxers with the blue ducks. I know they look pathetic.
They look great on you, chick. They are so cute. And then you are fine with anything.
I wear very modest underwear. I don't care about these things. You, on the other hand, have very elegant underwear, a matching t-shirt and shorts, black with white and silver piping.
Yeah, I like to treat myself well. It's Calvin Klein.
The one I did the underwear shoot for.
That.
You have a practically perfect physique, lean and muscular. You don't have an ounce of belly.
Are you trying to tell me in a nice way that I'm still pretty fit for my age?
No, I'm saying you're fit overall, not for your age.
I try not to let go, my boy.
It's not warm in here at all. I think I'll keep my socks on. Loose underwear and wool socks, I must be really ridiculous.
Anything but ridiculous, believe me. Now let's get under the covers and have a good night's sleep.
All right, Gianni. Good night. Gianni,
Yes?
this summer duvet is a little too light, don't you think?
Yes, it's a bit chilly.
I would say cold. Yes, it's May, but we are in the high mountains, and the heating should be kept on at night too. On top of that, we don't have pajamas. I thought.
Did you think?
Here, I was thinking we could push the loungers together and keep each other warm a little.
Are you that cold little sparrow?
Yes, and then I feel alone.
Alone? What do you say, if we are here together?
Just physically. You treat me like a stranger.
I don't treat you like a stranger at all. I treat you like a baby marmot who needs sleep so he can wake up rested tomorrow morning.
Yes, but baby marmots have fur. We should have brought a couple of fur coats to the room, instead of leaving them all in the car.
I think you're exaggerating a bit.
I don't know what to tell you. Despite the socks, my feet are freezing.
Maybe you got too cold when you were changing your furs bare-chested at 3,000 meters. My fault.
But no, it's not your fault. I'm just very sensitive to the cold.
You don't have a little fever, do you?
No fever. Apart from the cold, I'm fine. Just a little stomachache because of all that alcohol. I'm stupid. I know I shouldn't drink so much. In the past, I've had some pretty serious liver problems.
Hepatitis from injection, little sparrow.
Gianni,
You have to be careful, darling. You are easy prey to all the seductions. It is easy to push you to do the wrong things. Why did you never tell me about it? I would have stopped you from drinking spirits. Anyway, if you have a stomachache, you really need to stay warm. Listen, the sunbeds are quite wide, almost a queen size. There is no need to push them together. There is room for two. Come on, come here.
can I really?
Of course you can.
I feel much better now. Can I stay like this, or does it bother you?
Of course you can, Angel.
Gianni, I have to ask you something.
What?
I don't know if what you told me was true. You said you were in love with me, but then you forgot about it within a few hours. I mean, I didn't understand anything.
I said some nonsense, little puppy.
What nonsense? That you loved me.
No, that I forgot. Obviously, you can't fall out of love in a matter of hours.
But then,
Yes, of course, darling, I'm still in love with you.
Gianni, I have the impression that you really love me, and I hope I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, actually. I have feelings for you that are quite rare in their kind. Not the usual crush, I mean.
Really?
Really.
So I want you to know something. I feel them for you too.
This is very generous of you.
Why do you say generous? There is no need for generosity to love you. You are a special man, intelligent, attractive, charming, cultured, witty. Completely different from all the other people I have known. And then you have that surreal irony that makes you absolutely irresistible.
Irony is necessary for living, my angel. If you take things seriously, it's over. It's also terribly sad and mediocre, everything so gray. And you are a ray of light, I can't help but love you.
You always say beautiful things to me, Gianni. Thank you. You have no idea how much I need it.
That's what I think, honestly.
Gianni, if you want, I'm ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to do whatever you want. Now,
What do you think I want, little marmot?
I don't know. I thought you wanted to make love to me.
Of course I want it, my little one. I'm wanting it with all my being, and believe me, I have to exercise considerable self-control not to let go.
You don't have to exercise any self-control, Gianni. Just let yourself go.
I cannot.
You can't. But why?
Far be it from me to be a moralist. That's not my style. That's not the point. I want to be absolutely honest with you. This is not the first time I've come here in the company of some male, and we actually had sex.
Here, you see. But then,
Be careful with my words, honey. I never use words at random. I said we had sex. I have no intention of having sex with you. It has nothing to do with how I feel about you.
Gianni, I don't understand. I've always thought the opposite. That is, that loving a person is the ideal condition for having sex. In fact, I think it's the only one. Sex without love is squalid.
Of course, chick, but it depends on the circumstances. In this case, if we have sex, we destroy everything, and we will end up never seeing each other again. Is this what you want? Mind you, if you say yes, I'll do as you wish, because I would never want to see you again if you told me that you were okay with something like that. And then we might as well have a memorable fuck and leave it at that.
No, Gianni, absolutely not. I don't know what to do with the memorable fuck if we never see each other again.
Well then, my little face, we have to continue to be like this, just hugging each other.
But why? I really don't understand your reasoning. I really want it, I wouldn't feel forced at all.
Baby, I know that at your age you have strong sexual instincts, but believe me, it's not really the case that you vent them on me. Better alone in the bathroom. I'll wait for you here.
What are you talking about, Gianni? You make me ashamed. I would never do something like that. I'm not a beast, huh? Even if you keep comparing me to all the little animals you can think of.
I imagine so, because deep down you are as candid as an angel.
No, you're wrong. I've done some pretty dirty things in the past. And it's not the first time I've had a homosexual relationship. I've already had two.
I imagine this too. The conversation is timely. Then we'll talk about it again.
Gianni, seriously, I don't understand why I can't do it with you. You're the only person I would do it with right now. I loved a woman very much, the one with whom I had my son, but I can't love her anymore because she humiliated me.
It would be strange if it were the other way around. You can't love someone who humiliates you.
Exactly. I'm still fond of her, and to tell the truth, I have sex with her every now and then. I like it physically, but every time I feel dirty.
It means you are healthy. Healthy in soul, I mean. It is the soul that loves, not the body. And if the soul sees the body doing bad things, it feels bad.
Yes, that's exactly it. Instead, you make me feel special and beautiful. I feel like I'm flying when I'm with you. So why is it wrong for us to have sex?
Listen to me, Sparrow. I told you before that you have to use words appropriately. You too studied classical studies, so you know it. Things should always be called by their name. Otherwise, as Orwell and Epicurus teach, the perception of reality is completely altered.
Yes, I know.
So give things a name. What is the name of the thing you would like me to do to you now?
Here, definitely something non-violent, non-vulgar.
Try to give it a name, darling. What do you call that something non-violent and non-vulgar?
Gianni, sorry I'm embarrassed.
And then you didn't tell me what you want, but what you don't want. Basically, you're telling me that you don't want me to abuse your adorable little ass, or am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. It wouldn't really be in keeping with your character, even if...
Even if?
Well, I guess it wouldn't be the first time you've done this, since you used to come here with your little friends.
Of course. The animal in me has often taken over. But is that what you want?
No, Gianni, this would degrade your image in my eyes. It hurts me even to think of you doing these things with other boys.
Perfect. So tell me what else you would like me to do to you, or what you would like to do to me.
Gianni, damn it, you're crucifying me.
Crucifying why? Because I force you to call a spade a spade?
Yes, I know, you're right. I'll try to answer. I would like you to make me something sweet.
Sweet. Yes, I understand. But let's give this something sweet a name.
Do I really have to?
Absolutely yes. Otherwise you don't look things in the face. Come on, honey. What is this sweet something you want me to make for you? Give it a name.
I can't do it, sorry.
Okay, so I'll do it. Would you like me to give you a blowjob? Or would you settle for a hand job?
Gianni, what the hell? How do you express yourself? You're ruining all the poetry of the moment.
In fact, it is prose, my angel, not poetry. Do you prefer scientific terminology? Do you want me to use Latin?
No thanks, forget it. It would be even worse.
How do those sweet things seem to you now?
Honestly, Gianni, you made them seem really squalid to me.
Because they are, darling. Just saying their name was enough.
Gianni, I don't know what to say.
Let's talk about homosexual relationships you've had in the past. How did you feel at the beginning?
At least in one case I was full of enthusiasm. In the other it was a strange story, which fortunately translated into a great friendship.
But you were the one who broke off the relationship in both cases, right?
Yes, I broke it, or I caused the breakup.
What went wrong in those relationships? And did that something that went wrong come before or after sex?
After.
See, you have already given yourself the answer. You are not made for this kind of experience, my darling, for everything that dirties you and brings you down. Your soul rebels and protests.
But I'm not even made for the mediocrity of so-called normal relationships, Gianni. I tried, and it went terribly. With girls I don't love, I don't even feel anything physically. I get bored.
Of course, love. Because even those relationships bring you down, or rather, they leave you there. You are in matter, and in matter you remain. You never take flight, and the soul needs to fly.
Yes, that's exactly right.
This alone should be enough to make you understand that we can't just have sex as if nothing had happened. For me, you're not a one-night stand. Otherwise, I wouldn't have all these problems, just like I haven't had them with others.
But now you're making me jealous. Why do you do that to others?
Because there is a beast inside me, like inside everyone.
And this beast is not attracted to me.
She's attracted, but I silence her.
But why, Gianni?
Because unfortunately I really love you.
And why do you say unfortunately?
Because our relationship can't become a stable one. If it were possible, I would want it with all my heart, but it's not possible. There are 1,000 reasons that prevent it. The first is the fact that I'm already with a man who has been my partner for many years.
Massimiliano.
Yes, I cheated on him several times just as he cheated on me. On top of that, he's bisexual, so there were also some women, a great humiliation for me. But we never broke up, because our bond is deep. If I were with you, I would be forced to leave him, because you're not an adventurer like many others.
Really?
Really. The second reason is the age difference, which is huge between us. At your age, you never take into account a whole series of things.
Gianni, I don't care about the age difference, seriously. I love everything about you.
Be careful, darling. You don't love me, you love the fact that I love you. That's very different. You desperately need to be loved, to be admired, to be seen for who you are. I see you exactly for who you are, and that's what you love, not me.
No, it's not like that. What you say is partly true, but it's not just that. I love every wrinkle of yours. I love your slightly gray hair. I love the smell of your bitter aftershave. I love your smile, your surreal way of joking, of always being over the top, of flying over reality as if you weren't part of it. You have the charm and nonchalance of a gentleman from another era, a sort of Oscar Wilde.
Thank you for these beautiful words, darling, but you like all this. Because for now I can still somehow keep myself together and seem like something decent. But in a few years the time will come when I will have to wear dentures, have terrible breath, be forced to go to the bathroom every 2 minutes because of prostatitis, or wear diapers and other degrading things like that. You wouldn't stand for them, and I would never accept inflicting them on you.
Gianni, if one loves, one can tolerate this too.
Tolerating is not loving, my dear, and I have no intention of being tolerated by you. I know too well what I'm saying, believe me. You see, I loved Massimiliano madly. He's a little older than me. I was a high school student when I met him, a fairly ordinary boy. While he was a wonderful '68 barricade rider with a black lion mane, he shouted "Free Vietnam" through a megaphone. He wore those checked flannel shirts that were worn by alternative people, with an Eskimo over them, and I lost my head as soon as I saw him. Love at first sight, the kind that kills you.
Your Massimiliano reminds me a little of someone.
One of your exes, I assume.
Yeah.
But now many years have passed. He has gained weight and become saggy. He has lost a lot of hair. He should decide to get dentures. He is always in a bad mood. He is angry with the whole world, because 1968 didn't change a damn thing. And he paints horrible pictures, throwing buckets of red paint in the faces of the Madonnas of the Florentine Quattrocento. A horrifying thing that simply expresses his anger and his frustration. I, on the contrary, live for beauty. I photograph subjects like you, medieval churches and castles. I deeply respect beauty. I would never allow myself to deface or ridicule it. In my opinion, his paintings are disgusting. Luckily, the critics like them.
I understand, Gianni.
Anyway, I still love him, little marmot. But only because when I met him, he was so different. If I knew him now, I would run away. And believe me, it is terrible to say something like that about someone you loved so much. When I look at him, I try to see my great love again, climbing the barricades with his magnificent black hair in the wind and the megaphone in his hand. But every day I have a harder time remembering him like that. Besides, what do you want? I certainly can't leave him now that he's aged and ugly.
Of course, Gianni, you are absolutely right. The problem is all mine, and it is a problem as big as a house.
Meaning what?
I have experienced sex in a sublime way, and I miss that so much. I especially miss abandoning myself completely, as I did in the early days with that woman. I miss letting see what I have inside, letting see what is beautiful in me, and that emerges especially in those moments. Or rather emerged. It hasn't happened for a long time. I can't let myself go anymore, but I feel like I desperately need it.
I totally understand your mood, chick.
I was hoping, or rather, I was sure that with you it could happen. You are the right person to appreciate these things, and I would have really liked to let you see them.
Love, I am without a doubt the right person to appreciate your beauty. But you see, I have no need to prove it physically. I know how you are in those moments. I don't need to see you. I know that you are beautiful. I see your eyes getting lost. I hear your sighs. I see your mouth opening in a smile as if you were crossing the threshold of heaven to throw yourself into the arms of an angel.
Yes, I feel exactly like that in those moments.
Listen to what I tell you, darling. If now the two of us can stay embraced like this in this bed all night, you will carry with you for the rest of your life the memory of a great love. Otherwise, we will destroy everything in exchange for a few moments of pleasure.
I feel like I'm experiencing the finale of Plato's Symposium.
Yes, I know, the night of Socrates and Alcibiades, golden weapons for bronze weapons and so on. But that's exactly how it is, love, believe me. And now close your eyes and imagine that what you desire is happening right now. I see you and I hear you. You are not alone.
Yes, Gianni. It's happening. And it's so beautiful.
I feel it, my angel. So how is my little marmot feeling this morning?
Very good. Fresh and rested.
I feel great too, darling, because now I'm sure we can see each other again. It would have been a disaster for me not to be able to see you again.
For me too. Thanks for everything, Gianni. It was a beautiful experience.
You're welcome. Thanks to you. I'll be back in France next week for another photo shoot. This time on the French Riviera. Swimwear.
Oh yeah, and with whom?
A couple of interesting males. Brunettes, though. They have to be tanned, and with skin like yours, it takes weeks to get anything resembling a tan.
You'll find some excuse to stop and sleep there, I suppose.
I don't know, maybe. It depends on what time it is.
Gianni, damn.
Yes, sweetie.
I hate you.
Why?
Leave it alone, you understand perfectly well.
Don't worry, little marmot. I won't do those bad things you're thinking.
Oh no.
No,
And why?
because my heart is already busy.
Of course I know, with Massimiliano.
No, love. With you. But don't tell anyone.
Shoulda stay, shoulda go, shoulda run far away to the point where I can't even see the universe. I know I'm killing time, and baby, that's not fun. I pack it in, never spoke anything, never eat anything, never compromise my health. And baby, that means you too, that means you. It's so possible to pinpoint you like a bad joint. I can never remember, if I can remember. Na, 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 get out of this dark place.
Mayra throws herself down on the bed with all her weight, making me bounce with the shock, and begins seriously.
Prince, we need to think more about garden plants. In the open area, we still have too few.
I know, Mayra. We've been focusing more on flowering and indoor plants, which are the fastest to sell.
Yes, but those women your mammon sends us also ask us for plants to put outside. Today, the Senhora Bosoli asked me for a Magnolia, a Smanto, a Caprofolio, and a Allora Petalo that I don't even know what it is. We have to give her an answer by tomorrow.
So May, they are called Magnolia, Osmanthus, Honeysuckle, and Loropetalus. You should try to learn them, the names of the plants we grow in the greenhouses.
But I know them by their faces, not by their names.
Faces.
Yes, from the site. So what do I answer her?
Tell her I'll get them as soon as possible. I know where to find them.
Then I wanted to show you this catalog here with some very nice new flowers.
She opens the catalog and puts it on my lap. I close it with annoyance. Not tonight, May. Sorry, I really don't feel like it. We'll do it tomorrow. Mayra, a little disappointed, puts the catalog on the nightstand and folds her hands on her knees.
There's something wrong with you, Manu.
Oh no, Mayra, I'm just a little sleepy. She looks at me seriously.
We made an agreement, Princey. that you must not tell me lies, because I will know.
All right, May, it's a lie. I admit it. But you can't expect me to tell you about everything, even my strictly personal things.
Okay, Prince. Then I'll leave you alone with your thoughts and your strictly personal things. You have the dog to keep you company. You don't need me.
She starts to get up, but I hold her by the wrist. No, please stay. In fact, if you feel like it, maybe give me a little back massage. I really need to relax.
Okay, I'll take the massage oil.
She goes to the bathroom to get the scented oil she uses for massages, an oil that is very light on the skin and leaves a delicious fragrance, that of tiare, scientific name Gardenia tietensis. As I take off my shirt and lie down on my stomach, I think we should also get that plant, in addition to the outdoor shrubs requested by Mrs. Bozzoli. That blessed woman has become one of my regular customers and is bringing me a lot of money, even though the bulk of my earnings for now still come from my part-time photography modeling. Yes, photography modeling. I think back to those 2 days spent at Chalet La Marmotte. They were among the most beautiful and intense of my life, and I still don't understand why. This ridiculous activity has become a kind of drug for me, because Gianni is the one photographing me and his photos reveal me to myself. I see myself through his eyes and he sees me as beautiful. This has generated a kind of emotional short circuit in me. Probably, as he says, I fell in love with myself like Narcissus. The fact is that I can no longer do without him. Having him take pictures of me is an indirect way of making love. We both know it, and this complicity binds us. But that night, I really wanted to physically make love to him. That is, according to his theory, to myself. I feel terribly confused and even more humiliated because it was he who prevented me, demonstrating a wisdom from which I am far removed. I would have done it, because I am an idiot, and by now my brain has ended up in mush. I have not even considered the problem of the consequences. I have not remembered that, among other things, I am the father of a child. I have not remembered anything at all. I feel like a boy with his first crush, and this is absurd from several points of view, even more so because he is involved with another man. I am terribly uncomfortable with myself. I would like to disappear and never let him see me again, cultivating the secret hope that he will miss me forever, but I can't do it. I desperately need to see him. Luckily for me, he behaves as if nothing had happened, with that surreal irony that distinguishes him, to which has been added a tone of benevolent and almost paternal affection that reassures me a little, and makes me feel a little like a worm. But I can't do without him, just as he can't do without me. We probably love each other, but we can't afford it. On the other hand, for now, even if I wanted to do without it, and I don't, I couldn't. It's thanks to that clandestine activity that I'm paying back the loan to my father and Michael. The proceeds from the nursery sales, minus expenses, are barely enough to pay Mayra's salary, who in any case fully deserves it, given that she's making my greenhouses prosper and always attracting new customers. She knows how to deal with the ladies, she entertains them, she offers them sweets and coffee with her simple and relaxing chatter. Yes, relaxing. This is the exact term to define Mayra's effect on people in general. If I had to compare her to a plant, I would compare her to cannabis. When she's around, you immediately feel better.
Lie flat on your back.
She tells me, starting to massage my shoulders. I moan with pleasure and well-being, despite my inner discomfort.
Are you doing better, Manu?
Much better.
You've been all weird ever since you came back from the mountains.
Yes, I know.
You don't want to tell me what happened? Maybe it's worse that you keep it all inside.
Maybe. I don't know, Mayra.
If you tell me about it while I'm giving you a massage, calmly, you'll see that afterwards everything will seem easier.
Maybe. I'll think about it now, May. In the meantime, you massage me even lower, please.
Lower where? On your legs? I'll get to those later.
Further down on the back.
On the butt?
Yes, please. If you don't mind, I feel all tense.
You can imagine if I'm sorry. You have such a nice ass.
She gives me a slap. Ouch, are you crazy?
Don't get nervous, otherwise the massage will be too bad.
I lie down with my face resting on my crossed arms and close my eyes. The storm inside me seems to calm down little by little to the slow and lulling rhythm of Mayra's hand movements. All the parts of my body relax and unwind except one. There the storm continues. There is a strange agitation that depends on factors that are not clear to me. It is not possible that it depends on physical attraction, because I really like Gianni as a person, but it is not his body that attracts me. Overall, he is a handsome man, a middle-aged man who wears his years very well, but I am not normally attracted to handsome men. Otherwise, I would be attracted first of all to Carlos. I am not gay in the classic sense of the term. I am not seduced by male physicality, just as I am quite indifferent to female physicality, unless there is something else behind physical beauty. Michelle was beautiful, but I was fascinated above all by her personality, so different from that of any other woman I have ever known. Even in the case of Gianni, although so different, it is the personality that fascinates me. Consequently, I do not see why it should be that part of my body that should react in that way, rather than my heart or my brain or both. It is all so incomprehensible that I feel truly disturbed. I finally decide to talk about it with Mayra, whose simplicity of soul and clarity of mind are usually a great help to me in these moments. I begin point blank without useless turns of phrase. I spent the night in bed with a man. Her hands pause for a moment on my back, but then return unperturbed.
Oh yeah, Manu. There's no need to tell me who you're with. I already know.
With Gianni.
Exactly, I already knew it. I told you you were in love with him, but you were angry.
Mayra, it's all very confusing in my mind. I don't know if this strange thing can be called falling in love.
And what do you call it?
I don't know, I told you. I really like Gianni as a person, but he says that I especially like the fact that he likes me and that he's in love with me. Mirror effect, you know.
Yes, I understand. That man is intelligent. He said something very true.
But it's not just that, Mayra. I really get along with him. He's funny, witty, cultured, charming, and he makes me do things that I really like. He took me to high altitudes, you know, where there's only snow and a dazzling sun, a breathtakingly beautiful landscape, and we skied all afternoon, and then he took me to a restaurant and a disco.
I understand very well, Manu. You are so young and you have seen very little. He makes you see so many new things and you are encantado. He makes you live the life of a princess.
Why princess? Wasn't I a prince?
No, with him you're really a princess. And then he makes you have fun, and you really need to have fun, because you're living a hard life. You work 3 or 4 jobs to pay your dad and your brother back. You think about the baby. You go to Antana. You try to get a degree. In short, you do too many things, and that's not good for your age, because at 20 you want to have fun above all else.
Maybe you're right, Mayra, but there are people who go to war at 20 and support a family, while I actually need lightheartedness. Fun. I'm very immature for my age.
What war? It's not normal to go to war at your age. It's the powerful criminals who send young people to their deaths. At your age, it's normal to want to have fun, Manu. But go ahead, you got to the disco. And then what happened?
Then there was some kind of fight, and I wanted to beat up 2 idiots who made fun of him and called him an old faggot. They made me furious.
That's fine, that's just like a real man. And after that?
Afterwards, we went to sleep at Chalet La Marmotte. It's funny, isn't it? He always calls me Marmotino, and he chose a hotel with that name.
Because he's in love with you. And after that?
Calm down, I'll get there. There was only 1 room with 2 single beds, but the heating was off, and I was a little cold.
And so, using the cold as an excuse, you entered Gianni's bed.
No, not with the excuse. I was really cold.
Princi.
Okay, you're right. It was an excuse.
I told you not to tell me lies. I realize it right away. Now turn around. I have to massage the front part.
I can't, May.
Why?
Because I'm excited. I'm ashamed.
And why are you excited, Prinzy? Because you remember that night?
No, I don't think that's why. Maybe the butt massage, I don't know.
Does massage make you excited instead of relaxed?
I snort impatiently. Mayra, these things happen, eh? I understand that you have no experience with these things, but I assure you that they happen to young males quite often.
All right, but I don't get any effect from an excited maschietto like you. I've seen worse in life.
Oh, thank you. That's a really nice compliment.
Oh no, I meant that it's just the two of us, and that you don't have to be ashamed. There's no one else who sees you. Let's do one thing. I'll put a nice heavy towel on your belly, and that's it. The excitement won't be seen anymore.
You can still see it, huh? A kind of little hill under the towel.
All right, we'll see the little hill. What's the problem? Come on, turn around. Here's the Sugamano, end of the problem.
Thank you, May. I lie on my back with my arms behind my head, staring at the ceiling.
No, the arms have to be stretched out, otherwise I can't massage them.
I stretch out my arms on the bed.
We left off with you in bed with Gianni. And then what happened to that poor little ass?
Nothing to him, Mayra.
Oh, what great news. And why?
Because in any case, I wouldn't have wanted it either. It would have been a vulgar situation, absolutely unsuitable for a character like Gianni, even if...
Even if...
Okay, even if he does it with other guys.
And not with you.
No, not with me.
It's definitely not that he doesn't like you, Manu. So, if he doesn't do it, it's because he respects you. He really loves you.
I think so. In any case, I would have liked him to do to me. Something else, that is.
What else?
Mayra, be patient. I cannot call those things with their name.
Oh no, and why?
Because as soon as he did it, they seemed really ugly to me.
Yes, that man is really smart, and he loves you, Prinzy. He said it precisely because he didn't want to.
And so we stayed in each other's arms all night doing nothing and slept like that. End of story.
That's a beautiful story, Manu. Really beautiful.
Yes, May. It's a beautiful story, but now I feel like shit because I would have done those things with him. And I'm not gay, Mayra, believe me.
Well, I think you are a little gay, yes.
No, it's not that. It's just that I don't care about the gender of the people I like. I mean, let's say I'm bisexual.
But why are you sad since nothing happened?
It all happened in my mind, and what's more, that night of forced chastity made me realize that I really care about him, and he about me. But I don't know how to behave with him anymore, Mayra. We couldn't be together even if we wanted to, especially since he's had a partner for many years.
He'll take care of it, Manu. He's a wise man. He knows how to behave.
Maybe, but the problem remains. I feel bad about myself because I would have done those things, you know? He was the one who told me no.
Yes, of course I understand. And I also understand why you're feeling bad.
Do you really understand it? Then tell me, because I don't understand it.
It's too easy to understand, Prinzy. He closed the door in your face. In a gentle way, but he closed it. And he closed it precisely because he loves you. You see, Manu, what makes you feel so bad is that every time a man or a woman falls in love with you, they always run away, and you're left alone.
I am amazed for a moment by the ease with which Mayra gets her diagnosis right. Yes, Mayra, I think it's exactly as you say. The only exception was Ariana. She even tried to kill me when I left.
She didn't love you, Manu. She wanted you as something of her own, which is not love. It's something completely different.
I know, it's a sense of ownership.
But those who love you, Prinzy, always run away. They're afraid of you, because you make them feel bad. Not because of you, eh? It's like always having a stomach ache. In the end, you can't take it anymore.
Mayra, what you told me is terrible, and it's true. In the end, they all push me away as if I were burning or had the plague or something.
No, the plague, but you do burn, Prince.
And what do you know about it, Mayra?
I know, Manu. It's easy to understand.
So I have to stay alone for the rest of my life?
But no, don't stay alone. Just be friends, like with Carlos and me.
Oh, thanks, May. Sure, it's much better than nothing. In fact, it's a wonderful thing. But you're not taking into account the fact that I'm a 20-year-old male. She points to the towel resting on my lap.
You mean it's his problem?
Also, but not only, loving is a global thing that does not involve only him.
You can also love without it.
And nothing, I see that Mayra is incapable of understanding that kind of problem. I sigh and arm myself with patience. Mayra, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't talk about things you don't know. You've never had certain experiences, and therefore you can't know how they work. Take my relationship with Antonia. There was love, there was affection, there was feeling, and there was also, as was normal, a lot of beautiful sex. A real relationship is like that. I can't experience sex like an animal. I need to have a deep relationship with a person. If this relationship isn't there, or isn't there anymore, I prefer to do without it because it makes me feel dirty. Do you understand now?
Yes, of course I understand. Okay, the massage is over. Put your shirt back on. There's a cool breeze.
But where do you feel the cool breeze? It's June, it's ridiculously hot.
Put it back on anyway. It's not good that you're shirtless. Now let's look at some nice plants together so you can distract yourself and feel better.
Okay, come on. But I already feel much better.
You relaxed then?
Yes, I relaxed. Thank you, Mayra.
Nothing, Prince. And yet, if you wanted to relax, you should have turned off the phone. I always tell you.
You're right. Okay, pass it on to me, please. Maybe it's something important.
And maybe not, and you get nervous again.
She sighs and hands me my cell phone, which is ringing. I see the number and instinctively sit up. Hello.
Am I speaking to the Marmot Nursery?
Yes, sir. What would you like?
I need a luxury marmot.
I lower my tone of voice. No, sorry, we only have second-rate marmots here. I hear him laughing on the other side. I want to laugh too, but Mayra is staring at me and won't move away. I'm not alone, I whisper.
Do we have company, pup? And who are you with?
With a friend.
Ah, then maybe I'd better call you at another time. Something tells me you're in bed.
Yes, I'm in bed, but alone.
In company but alone? Little rat, are you raving?
I'll explain later, I can't now.
All right, I understand.
Concludes Mayra, seeing that I am silent and procrastinating.
If you need me, I'm over there.
Thanks, May. See you later. She stands up and leaves the room. I lie down on my back on the bed and resume the conversation. I was with Mayra, a very dear friend. Now she's out, we can talk.
And what was your very dear friend doing in the bedroom?
She gave me massages.
Oh, and you admit it too? What an unrepentant pig.
I laugh. But no, Gianni, it's nothing like you think. They were massages in the true sense of the word, the relaxing ones. She's very good at doing them.
Maybe, but from a person like you, you can expect anything. Listen, honey, I called you because I have a new commission. They pay well, and there is a big surprise for you.
A surprise? What is it?
If I tell you before, it's no longer a surprise. Can you come to me tomorrow?
Yes, of course, I'll make sure to free myself. Where are we going?
Out and about because we have to drive. The commission is for the launch of the Smart Fordu.
And what would that be?
A car, love.
I had come to that, but what kind of car?
A mini car that is a super utility vehicle ideal for city use. It was created by Smart, a joint venture between Mercedes-Benz and the Swatch Watch Factory.
Oh yes, I think I saw it on TV. That little monster that looks like a car sawn in half.
That's right, darling, but your definition is unfair and merciless. It's a very cute city car.
It disgusts me, but it's okay if they pay us for this.
See you tomorrow at 10 outside my office. Then we'll head straight up the hill.
But why on a hill if it's a city car?
By contrast, sweetie, it would be too obvious to set a city car in the city, right?
Oh yeah, silly me. And where exactly are we going?
In Montevecchia, about 30 kilometers from Milan.
Why exactly there?
Because it's a fantastic place, you'll see. It's on a hill, it has a magnificent view of Milan, a very particular microclimate, and there are a lot of extinct little animals like you.
Am I extinct?
Of course, honey. You're the last of a very rare species of guacamole-eating groundhog, which means you're extinct.
Too bad, I actually liked existing. Anyway, I had a puppy.
Yes, that's true. In any case, several species that are extinct elsewhere survive in Montevecchia, including the Latast frog, so it should be right up your alley. There's also a Lombard sanctuary and even Celtic pyramids dating back more than 3,000 years.
Enough said, I'm already excited.
I imagined it. And you will be even more so when you see the surprise.
I can't wait.
See you tomorrow, little puppy. And don't be too much of a piggy, please.
There's no danger, Gianni. See you tomorrow. I hang up smiling and place the phone on my heart. Mayra, hearing that I've finished the call, goes back into the room.
Would you like some pineapple juice, Manu?
Yes, thank you, Mayra.
I'll bring it to you.
I see that, for a change, Bella has got up to follow you. Well done, Bella. You really are a faithful dog. There's no denying it. Bella, mortified by my reprimand, comes back wagging her tail. I caress her on the head. Go, go, I tell her magnanimously. Mayra turns in the doorway.
Anyway, Prinzy, excuse me for saying this, but you've become quite an idiot lately.
I know, Mayra. She sighs and leaves, followed by Bella. I close my eyes with a feeling of profound well-being and dream of being in Gianni's arms doing what we did together that night. Absolutely nothing. Meet Aaron. What a nice surprise. Here I am, Gianni. I'm ready to go.
Even early, honey. It's better this way. We'll have more time for ourselves. I'll put on my jacket and we'll leave right away.
What car are we going with?
What questions, puppy? With the smart... Otherwise, how can I photograph it?
Ah, I thought it was already there.
And how did it get there? With the power of thought? No, I went to pick it up personally yesterday afternoon at the dealership. It's parked a few meters from here. Haven't you seen it?
No, Gianni, I didn't notice. After all, it's easily camouflaged. It's only half a car.
Oh, again with this story of the car being sawed in two. You'll like it, you'll see.
I doubt it. It's not my genre.
Actually, your genre is more like a slightly battered old off-road vehicle.
Damn, my Suzuki is in perfect shape.
Yeah, come on, I was kidding. Don't take everything personally.
Well, I didn't think you were joking.
Darling, you know it drives me crazy to see you arrive on the back of your old and faithful steed. You are my favorite knight. Every time you stop under my window, you give me a shiver of emotion.
Will you let me know when you're done taking the piss out of me?
How could I take the piss out of my little marmot? I wish I could, but we both know that's not possible, and we love each other anyway.
Yeah, okay. But the surprise you were telling me about...
It's waiting for us at the bar down here, my love. Come, you'll be amazed. Here we are, Aaron. Are you ready to go?
Yes, sure.
Emmanuel, meet Aaron. Aaron, this is Emmanuel.
Nice to meet you, Emmanuel.
Well, little puppy, aren't you going to say hello to him?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Aaron.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
I'll pay the bill, you can start going. Wait for us out here and follow our car.
Okay.
Aaron follows us on his motorbike. The Smart Fortu, as the name suggests, is only for 2 people. After all, it's a beautiful sunny day, and he has a Yamaha YZF-R1 that is out of this world. I pay for his gas, of course.
I understand.
Come on, get in the car. Do you want to drive, or would you prefer me to drive?
You drive, Gianni. I can barely fit in this thing.
Exaggerated. So, honey, have you lost your tongue? What about the surprise?
I'm speechless, Gianni. He's a spectacular hunk.
Isn't he creepy? He's a Canadian Métis, a Menominee to be precise, from the Algonquin family, so to speak. You know, they're famous for some of their crazy beautiful traditions. For example, once a year 2 virgins marry fishing nets.
In what sense do they marry them?
Ritually, puppy. How else? Fishing nets, as far as I know, have no sexual organs. Then they cultivate the myth of the hero Glooskap, who freed the waters seized by the dragon.
Do they use drugs?
Their shamans certainly do, as do all sorcerers.
No, I'm just saying in general. I've rarely heard more insane things in my life.
Don't you feel captivated by these ancient traditions?
No, I don't feel captivated.
What a hard heart you have, my love. After all, I already knew that. However, that's not all. They make symmetrical geometric designs, for example double spirals, and their culture is centered on birch bark.
Really exciting.
All this, however, does not justify the permanence in the Canadian reserves of a star hunk like Aaron. He is of a suicidal beauty. Look at him now in the rearview mirror. Daniel Day-Lewis effect in The Last of the Mohicans stops the heart in the chest.
Yep, truly breathtaking.
And so he thought rightly of trying his hand at a career as a model and came to Milan. As soon as I saw his portfolio, I called the agency and said bluntly, "This boy is mine." Imagine if I would let an opportunity like this slip away. This guy breaks the screen, he tears the lens apart.
Undoubtedly. May I know then, what need you had of me today?
But what are you doing to me, love marmot? Are you acting haughty and offended? Are you angry with me because there is another beautiful in my life?
Gianni, I simply asked you a question, and I would like an answer. What purpose do I have today? Or if you prefer, did you make me come here just to show me your latest conquest?
What if it were? I love sharing my stuff with you, you know.
Thank you, but I ask you to keep some things to yourself.
Come on, my little woodchuck. Don't give me that ugly face.
You once asked me to make an ugly, ugly face.
And in fact, I still love it like crazy. I can't tell you what I would do to that capricious little mouth.
Nothing at all, I'd say, judging by the night we spent together.
Oh, that night. My dear puppy, I can't forget it. But that's because I love you. If I didn't love you, I would do the worst things to you. Believe me.
Curious logic, but oh well, I'll pretend to believe you.
It's not at all curious. I think you're too young to have seen a film from many years ago, The Beautiful Antonio, based on a novel by Brancati. If you had seen it, you would understand many things.
No, I haven't seen it. I'll look for it somewhere and watch it calmly.
But let's get to the point. No, love, I didn't bring you here just to show off my latest conquest, as you call it. You are and will remain my favorite marmot. So today, you will take pictures with Aaron.
I mean, let me get this straight. Would you think of fielding 2 guys who are 6 feet tall to sponsor a city car the size of a mouse?
Yes, sweetie.
What's the point? It's stupid, sorry to say. A really cool guy with a spectacular body goes around on a Yamaha, exactly like he does, not on a Smart. And on top of that with another guy. And what exactly are two like us doing together on a Smart?
Don't you get it? It's a great publicity stunt. That's exactly what everyone will be wondering. What the hell do these two have to do with the Smart? And they will start to come up with the most imaginative hypotheses, eventually landing on the most obvious one. They're gay, and they're there to have sex, and that's it.
What? Are you out of your mind? Two people that tall having sex in a Smart? We couldn't do it even by reclining the seat. Come on, what bullshit.
Yes, darling. The absurdity is the key to everything. Everyone will think of the terrible effort those two poor boys will make to undress each other in there, tearing their clothes with their teeth and banging their elbows against all the corners. And they will deduce that only a blind and overwhelming erotic passion can push them to knock down all those obstacles.
Or more simply, they will deduce that they are going to fuck in a motel and that's it.
No, darling, because they can't resist. The urgency of passion has overwhelmed them.
Do you really have to honk like an idiot every time he passes you?
Puppy, you don't know how to live in the world. You don't like to have fun. In short, an advertisement like this certainly won't go unnoticed. And then we'll play a lot on ambiguity. He's so dark and sinister, a young and beautiful demon, who holds a defenseless blonde angel with an ugly, ugly little face.
No, listen, Gianni. I don't want to do this bullshit. Just think if my parents or Antonia see it.
You'll make a lot of money, my love.
Oh well, I'll have to work as a bricklayer for a while longer. I don't feel like prostituting myself.
Sweetie, please don't give me this grief. I already have the whole photo shoot in my mind, shot by shot. I really care about it, you know? For me, it's a great career opportunity. And the place where we're going is fantastic. You'll love it.
Gianni, damn, you're really asking too much of me.
Little ma-armoot.
Alright, I don't want to disappoint you.
I love you, little one.
Hey, I love you too. Otherwise, I would have already sent you packing.
Oh, one thing. Aaron doesn't speak Italian, so I'll have to address you two in English.
It's not a problem. I understand it very well.
If we have to say something personal, we can do it in Italian, since he doesn't understand a thing.
Agree.
I'm not that nice. I'm mean and I'm evil. Don't call me nice. I'm gonna eat your heart out. I've got some work to do. Baby, I'm ready. Here we are in Montevecchia, guys. 30 kilometers from Milan. And it's like being out of this world.
Fantastic, Gianni. It's really beautiful.
I knew you'd like it, darling. Now let's get to work. So guys, now Aaron leans on the Smart with his left arm and looks out of the corner of his eye at Emmanuel, who is lying on the hood of the car.
Sorry, what the fuck am I doing lying on the hood?
Do the sexy thing, darling. That's what you do best. Stop like that, good. Aaron, shake your hair and smile. You have the smile of a god. Now, take off your shirts.
Do we have to take off our shirts? And why?
Yeah, why?
It's hot. Now stand next to each other, Emmanuel in profile, pretending not to notice the other, Aaron with his arms crossed with the look of a feline ready to pounce. Very good, that's it. You are gorgeous. Now, Emmanuel, lie down on your stomach on the hood.
But again,
No, love, not again. Before you were on your back, now instead on your stomach. Which means with your bottom up, you know.
sure, right? Damn, it's hot.
Put the shirt underneath. It can't be seen in the photo.
Nice ass, bro.
Thank you, Aaron.
Now with the sanctuary background, guys, it's magnificent.
What?
With the backdrop of the sanctuary. Stop, guys, the cyclists are passing by again. This place is a fairy tale, but it is literally infested with cyclists. That's it, lunch break. In the afternoon, we start taking pictures again, but this time with the mysterious pyramids as a backdrop.
Which pyramids?
There are pyramids of mysterious origin in this area. You will see them soon.
Okay.
Where are we going to eat?
Let's eat at Pasqualino, honey. It's a very famous tavern in the area. They prepare excellent risottos. Yellow risotto and sausage. Risotto with porcini mushrooms. With rocket, with also buco. As you can see, there's food even for vegetalines like you.
Vegetalines.
Yes, why? Aren't you a vegetaline? And then from the terrace of the place, you can enjoy a spectacular view with a backdrop of Milan.
You know what, Gianni? It's always an extraordinary pleasure to have lunch with you.
The pleasure is all mine, guys. Let's go.
You're really cool, buddy, you know.
You're super cool too, Aaron, but unfortunately I'm strictly straight.
Well, I'm strictly bisexual.
Strictly?
Yeah, strictly.
What a fantastic view, Gianni.
Yes, from up here you can see all of Brianza.
You were right. It was worth coming here. And then we ate very well. I especially liked that cheese cooked in the pan, a real delicacy.
Everything okay?
Very good, thank you.
Would you like something sweet?
Me, yes.
Yeah, me too.
As you can see, the boys have a robust 20-year-old appetite.
I see. And what 20-year-olds?
Yep, not bad. What do you have for dessert?
We have homemade desserts. I recommend the tiramisu. It's our specialty.
Let's go for the tiramisu.
What is tiramisu?
It is a spoon dessert, sweet Aaron, made with ladyfingers soaked in coffee and covered with a cream made from mascarpone, eggs, and sugar with some liqueur.
Here are your tiramisu.
Thank you, dear.
Do you like it, Emmanuel?
Yes, I like it very much. It's delicious.
Delicious like you?
Oh, no, much more.
I don't think it's possible.
Oh, well.
A real oddity, don't you think? The shape of these hills has nothing natural about it.
No, actually they are really strange.
They look like step pyramids, like those of the Aztecs.
Yes, Aaron.
But what do scholars think about it?
They don't agree, little rat. Some insist that these are natural formations, but they don't look like it.
To me, they don't seem to be of natural origin at all.
A group of researchers from the Czech Republic have claimed that the pyramids are aligned with the passage of Orion at dawn on the summer solstice. Like those of Giza, only these are much older.
Older?
Yes, Marmot. Don't forget that we are only about 80 kilometers from the famous cave paintings of Val Camonica. But enough with the archaeological curiosities, and let's get to work. I want you bare-chested again, but this time Aaron must hold Emmanuel in his arms as if he wanted to crush him, and Emmanuel must make that usual little face that he knows, a little scared, like a young girl at her first intercourse.
Okay.
Come on, Emmanuel, I'll hold you tight, tight.
Don't overdo it, though.
Just enough to make you feel my body.
Oh, boy.
Fantastic, you two are so sexy. Aaron, bite his neck, like this. And you, Emmanuel, hold still for a bit. You're making my photos all blurry.
Hey, easy on the bites.
I'll eat your neck like a vampire.
Emmanuel, let yourself go in his arms. Look into his eyes as if you wanted to enter his pants.
In the eyes as if I wanted to get into his pants? Are you stoned?
Oh, listen, don't argue about everything. Today, you are unbearable, amore marmotto. You know that? It looks like a tarantula stung you. You even look bad in photos.
It will be the comparison.
Don't talk nonsense. Stop like this.
What is amore marmotto?
Nothing. Leave it alone. It's a bullshit that Gianni always tells me.
Are you his boyfriend?
No, I'm not.
Better this way.
All right, guys, we're done. You were amazing. I can't find any adjectives to describe you. This photo shoot is the bomb. It's really gonna make a splash.
May I leave?
Sure, love, but remember, come back to my office tomorrow. We're certainly not finished here.
Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. And him? Will he be there tomorrow?
No, he won't tomorrow. Maybe another time.
I hope to see you again soon, boy. I like you very much. Let me hug you.
Thanks, Aaron. Bye.
Shall we go, darling?
Let's go.
Why so quiet?
I don't feel like talking.
Are you angry?
Gianni, let's be clear. If you don't need me anymore, tell me to my face. You gave me the number of another photographer. I'll contact him.
Oh no, darling. How did such a ridiculous idea come into your head?
I wonder how it came to my mind. Tomorrow you see Aaron again because you're certainly not finished with him. While maybe I'll come back another time. Look, I understand English perfectly.
But that's because with you, I've already established a stable relationship, darling. While with him, it's just begun, and I still have to consolidate it. That's all.
Oh, that's all?
Yes, that's all.
Do you think I'm an idiot? It's obvious from a mile away that you want to take him to bed.
Well, I don't deny that actually. If I could, I would like to. But unfortunately at my age, and with physical means, let's say in the norm, I certainly can't aspire to such a lofty goal. Maybe if I were very rich or very powerful. You know, guys like Aaron are sensitive to that kind of flattery. Let's say they let themselves be bought easily.
Are you telling me that you don't sleep with him just because you can't? But if you could, you would?
Of course I would.
Ah, and what would Massimiliano think about it?
Oh, he would understand. He cheated on me several times too. You know, in gay relationships, fidelity is a pure hypothesis.
I mean, him yes and me no. I'm only good for sleeping.
But why are you so nervous, darling?
I can't have sexual instincts, no. Mine are something low and vulgar. You told me to go to the bathroom and jerk off if I really wanted to. Do you remember? You offended me to death that time.
It was just a tease, puppy. I knew perfectly well you wouldn't do it.
But with Aaron, it's different, I guess. With him, you can.
I've already explained it to you. I can't do it with you, because I have deep feelings for you.
I see. And tell me, which of the two would be the male? Because, you know, I'm starting to suspect that that's the problem.
You're off track, love. I don't like the passive role with boys.
Gianni, you're a shit.
But Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse my ass. You're kidding me, I can't stand it. Take me to my car, I want to get out of here ASAP.
Baby, listen, it was purely theoretical. We both know that I could never aspire to a guy like Aaron. You, on the contrary.
Me what?
I saw how he hugged you, how he looked at you while we were taking pictures, while we were at the restaurant. And I heard his jokes about your little ass and how beautiful you are. Little marmot, he likes you.
Huh. So what?
Well then, go for it. You will never have another opportunity like this. Go for it in the arms of that wonderful elk from the Canadian tundra, and let him make you his. It will be a wonderful experience for you, and I will live it through you. And the erotic tension that will arise between my two Arctic animals will be a formidable subject for my shots. But what are you doing?
Stop.
Are you crazy? You opened the door while driving?
Stop this fucking machine.
What are you doing? Are you vomiting? Are you feeling nauseous, little one? Maybe I was going to fasten the curve.
Hey kid, are you out of your mind? I was about to hit you.
Please, can you take me to Milan? Or wherever you like, just give me a ride.
I'm going to Milan right now. Jump on. What's going on?
I was in the smart with that guy, but
He put his hands on you, huh?
no, not really. Please go. Thanks for the ride.
You're welcome, boy.
Emmanuel, puppy, love.
What did you take me for a whore? Guardian angel of fuck.
Where are you going? Please come back here.
Fuck you, Gianni. Fuck you.
my love. Where are you going? Come back here.
Puppy love. I get it, a serial molester.
Emmanuel, my love.
And he insists, I see.
Yeah, but I'm not going to answer. If you don't mind, I'll call home.
Don't worry, go ahead.
Mayra, I'll be back in a couple of hours. How did Bella do? I'm glad. I'm in pieces, Mayra. Run me a hot bath, please. Don't worry, everything is fine. See you in a bit.
Emmanuel, my love.